Hello. In this recording, I am going to show you two different websites that will help you find resources for your lesson planning. Today, I'm going to look for, in specific, how to find lessons in ratio and proportion in the Common Core Math strand. So the first web page I'm going to show you is a traditional web math page, okay? And, well, what is it called? The math page. Okay, this is put together by a professor at Manhattan Community College, and it has a wealth of resources that you can use in your classroom. So let me show it to you. Let's go first here and let's do skill in arithmetic. And you can see as we scroll down that there is a lot of information here that you can use. I'm going to stop here because we're going to look at ratio and proportion. So we're going to click that on, lesson 17. Now, as an educator, you're looking for resources that you can use to develop your own lesson plans. So you can use this even though this is an actual lesson. So you can take this and you can modify it to however you like, or maybe you just want to show this directly to your students. Up to you. But as you can see, it's very well organized. In this lesson, we will answer the following, and he has a nice little list with all of these hyperlinks, which is always very handy. And it has a lot of in-depth examples, also has the answers, and a lot of explanations. So what you can see here as I'm scrolling down is you have a lot of stuff that you can use as you are putting together your lesson plan just in this one section alone. But as we saw, there also is many different lessons that you can choose from in several different domains, arithmetic, geometry, etc. So you might want to put this down in your toolbox of resources that you can use when you are doing your lesson planning. The second website I want to show you is not a traditional math website, but one of my favorite places to go. It is the Learning Network from the New York Times. And you might think, what? The New York Times? How do they have math lessons? Well, they do. So we have two ways to search. We can search up here, ratio and proportions. We can go directly there. So let's go take that. Let's do that as a quick link. And voila, here you go. We have lesson plans that use the media in ways that will demonstrate to students real-world applications of ratio and proportion. So maybe this is something that after you go to the first website, the math page, and you have a traditional lesson, you can add on by using these lessons that help show students how does this apply in the real world, right? You're teaching math. A lot of times students are like, I don't really get it. Why do I ever have to use this? Well, here's a way to demonstrate to them this is how you can use it. So you can see there's a bunch of lesson plans here. Let's go to here, the thin red line. It gives us an overview first, I should say. And if it looks interesting, okay, we're going to go click that on, and we're going to see what materials and resources we can get here. Now, this is a fully developed lesson plan, and you can use this directly in your classroom, or you can modify it. What I like about the Learning Network by the New York Times is it really gives you everything that you need. You have the objectives, the resources, activities, all the links that you will need, and you can also see the different supports that they give you. It's a fantastic resource. Look at all this information you can get there, and it also ties it to all the standards, etc. So this is some wonderful stuff. You might want to give that a shot. So I'm going to go back to the home page, okay, the Learning Network. You can see right here what the URL is. I always find it easier just to type in the New York Times Learning Network in Google, and it'll take you right there. So we can search for it here directly at the top, But also we can go down here where lesson plans are, and we can go and we can search that way. As you can see, they have it in a bunch of different domains. And let's take a look at what they have in mathematics. We go in mathematics and it gives you a general overview of different lessons that you can use. So while we're searching for ratio and proportion, you might also want to come here and take a look and see if there's other ways that you can use this for your math class. They have a plethora of information. So you can scroll and you can kind of browse, or you can just go, as we said, up here to where the search bar is, and you can take a look at that. All right, so I just wanted to show you those two resources that you might want to use in your classroom. The first one is the math page that has a lot of different resources that you can use to put together a lesson plan. Or you can go here to the Learning Network by the New York Times, and they already have fully developed lesson plans that will surely be able to help you, especially when you might have a time crunch one of these days. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Thank you.